Hi. September 15th through October 15th is Hispanic Heritage Month. So I'm going to highlight some of my dolls of people who have Hispanic heritage. And I'm starting with Diego Luna, Endor from Rogue One. Remember, a lot of my Star Wars dolls are what I call drugstore dolls because you can find them there. It's made by Disney and Hasbro. There's the box art. It's pretty cool. Of course, they have molded on clothes and they don't have much in the way of articulation, but if you know my channel at all, you know that I'm a huge Star Wars fan and I'm trying to collect at least one figure of every character from Star Wars, which I'm well on my way, but my goodness, there's a lot of characters. But this is Cassian Andor from Rogue One, played by Diego Luna. I've been watching a lot of interviews with him, and he said when he was first called in and they started telling him the story, he thought, why are they telling me this story? Because nobody who speaks like me is ever the hero in a movie. And but yeah, you were. So not only Rogue One, which to me was the best prequel to Star Wars, but the Andor series, if you have a chance. Season 1 is out on DVD. I don't know if it's all streaming on Disney Plus yet. My brother got Disney Plus, or he hooked it up. We got it so I could see season 2. So I think season 2 is not coming out on DVD until December. Okay, and then I don't know where my package is for this one. I know I still have it. I'm saving all the Star Wars packaging. But this really doesn't look very much like him, nor does that. But it represents Cassian, so that's the main thing. This is metal, and it's got some articulation, which is unusual in a metal figure. But there's another one. But the best one is from the Black Series. I don't know who does these, but they're so amazing. This was in Deb, why don't you look at the year before you go doing this? I don't know what year it is. But anyway, there it is. And here's the figure. Whoops. And hopefully my camera, I'll do some still pictures. Hopefully my camera will pick it up because that looks much more like him than the other figures. And again, this is, it's not terribly articulated, but that's from the Black Series. So these are all Cassian Andor figures. And I got 3 because, one thing, I like this scale, more or less 1/6. And I'm a big fan. I'm kind of a new big fan. I don't have a lot of biography for him. He's only 45. Was born in Mexico, 12/29/79. His mother died in a car accident when he was only 2, so he was very, very close to his father, who was a set designer and lighting, I think, designer for theater. So that's how he got, he wanted to hang around the theater to be near his father. And somebody said, hey, he would be good. And so he was either 6 or 7 when he did his first stage play. And then he did lots of theater. He did a telenovela in Mexico. I did not write down the name of it, but he was just a kid. He was... let's see, I tried to get the number of movies and TV shows, but they put it all together. He's an actor, director, producer, activist, even can sing and dance. So I counted 30 projects, but some of them are the ones he directed. Cesar Chavez, That's on YouTube. See, I knew who Cesar Chavez was because of my interest in Bobby Kennedy Sr. And Cesar Chavez was a big part of his story. And I knew what he had done, but I didn't know how he did it, and I didn't know at what cost. So take time, watch Cesar Chavez on YouTube. It's amazing. Amazing. You should watch it. Let's see, what else? First thing I saw him in was Rogue One, I'm sure. And I thought, wow, isn't he cute and so good? And then I saw him in The Terminal, the Tom Hanks movie. My brother would say it's a Catherine Zeta-Jones movie, but it's, Anyway, and I thought, oh, how adorable. What an adorable guy. I did not connect that they were the same guy, but that's kind of a tribute to his acting, isn't it? Anyway, he was picked as 2025 Time World's Most Influential People because he speaks out for injustice, and he doesn't. I learned something from it. Seems every time I hear him interviewed. I didn't become a fan until I started seeing him interviewed, and I thought, this guy is so funny. So and then I go back and start watching things he was in. I don't watch R-rated movies as a rule, so I haven't seen a lot of his stuff. But Book of Life is a wonderful animated picture, and it's a wonderful story, and he sings in it, and it's just wonderful. And I love Havana Nights, Dirty Dancing. He seems to be embarrassed by it. I do not know why. I learned about the Cuban Revolution. I thought I knew about the Cuban Revolution, but I didn't. I knew that Castro took over from Batista, but I didn't know how bad of a dude Batista was. So, Dirty Dancing, Havana Nights, and he dances in it, and I think he's really good. He apparently doesn't think he is, and if you're going to compare yourself to Patrick Swayze, that's hardly fair. I love the movie. Let's see. He's also a voice artist. Told you. He has a movie coming out with Jennifer Lopez, The Kiss of the Spider Woman. I thought it was going to be all musical. I was all excited, but now the trailer, it looks a little dark, so I'm not sure I'll go see it or not. We'll see. Let's see. 2 quotes. It is indifference and ignorance that stops people from doing the right thing. Isn't that true? He's so smart. Apparently they wanted him to run for office in Mexico, but he doesn't seem interested in that. And another, if we put our differences aside, we could do great things. Amen, brother. Oh, when he was in Katy Perry's The One That Got Away music videos had over 1 billion views. So he's a very well-versed actor. He's done a lot of stuff. He's very talented. And he's only 45, so who knows what he'll do next. He even hosted Jimmy Kimmel's show for a week, and he was hilarious in that too. So I'm a new fan of Diego Luna, and so I thought I'll start my Hispanic Heritage Month celebration with him. So I hope you like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, stay for the still pictures. And until next time, toodles.